I thought offensively that was one of our best performances of the season in terms of just we were really purposeful in how we wanted to play that game. When we played Stony Brook the first time at our place, this big beast wasn't able to play, and Chris Fields was just coming back from an injury, only played, I think, 4 or 5 minutes. And so we had to play really small. We played four guards and weren't really able to have our identity and play the style of basketball we wanted to play. And today we were kind of determined to play that way. And that meant playing inside out, throwing high lows, putting the ball in the post, getting on the offensive boards, and just fundamentally creating rim pressure. That's what our offense is all about. Is can we create as many shots as possible within a couple of feet of the basket? Because that's how you get to the foul line. That's how you get more rebounds, all that stuff. So I'm really proud of our team, just being purposeful in what we wanted to do. I think we can defend better. I mean, at the start of the game, I thought we did not defend very well at all. I think they had 26 points in their first 13 possessions, which is not okay. But we snapped out of it and got some stops to be able to take a lead and get control of the game. And that's something we've been able to do for a good stretch now. For a number of games in conference, we've been able to get control. We got to keep getting better at finishing them out. I thought we still could have been a little bit smoother finishing the game, but it's March, man. It's all about surviving advance and finding a way to have one more point than the other team, and we did that tonight.
We'll open up the questions. There's a microphone being passed around. Right here.
For Jeremiah, I believe you've only made 7 free throws combined in your previous 4 games. You made 12 tonight. I was curious, was that part of the game plan, or just when you got on the court, you saw that there was a way to get to the basket and get fouled, or something else?
Just knowing my role, trying to, like you said, put rim pressure on the rim, whether that's putting it in, getting fouled, just driving and kicking, whatever that is. And today it was free throws, so that's all it was.
I appreciate that stat. That's a good one to know and for everybody to know.
Coach, first 6 minutes of the game, going in that first media timeout, there were no turnovers, no fouls. You guys said that they were kind of getting off on you offensively. What was the talk like going into that first media timeout? And
you know the answer to that. Yeah, I was super positive and uplifted. No, I was upset. I mean, offensively, I thought we were playing exactly how I wanted to play. Like couldn't have done better. I told them it was an A+. Defensively, it was a F-. Like we were not playing the right way in any regard. They were getting open threes. They were getting second chance points. There's just a laundry list of defensive mistakes, and they all came down to just locking in a little bit more. And I've been around this a little longer than they have, so I know what's going on. Like I know they're a little excited. There's other things, it kind of hits you quick when you're in that game. But I had to try to snap them out of it. So that's what I did. I jumped him a little bit, and our defensive intensity went up after that. We started turning them over, started pressuring them a little more, make it a little harder, and we were able to make a run, get back in the game.
Coach, you basically, to win this tournament, need to win four games in 4 days. While you want to,
We need to beat UNC Wilmington.
Okay, so
That's it. No, I know. You're
Yeah.
doing your job, but, that part of our success at Florida and these tournaments and things is, no long-term vision. Do not think at all about March. Do not think at all about the confetti and Selection Sunday and all the other stuff. You got to find a way to take care of body tonight.
Of course.
That's what they need to be thinking about is, how do we get recharged? How do we get sleep? How do we eat and hydrate well? That's it. How do we get a good understanding of how UNC Wilmington plays, how we need to defend them, how we need to play offense to be able to score? That's it. You're not promised anything further than that. You're promised that tomorrow we're going to tip off against UNC Wilmington. That's it.
For Coach, following up on that, you've now, over the past 15 months, played 15 neutral site games and won every single one of them. Obviously, most of them as an assistant, but still.
Yeah. I did it all by myself. Yeah, I'll tell you.
Of course not.
It wasn't Walter Clayton and all those guys. No, but I appreciate it. I don't know what that means or not, but we're trying. We're doing our best we can to try to prepare the team.
Then, as far as the getting ready for tomorrow, are any concern about it being losing an hour of sleep with daylight savings or not?
I didn't even know that. So, yeah, there you go.
For Dovydas, felt like you were really seeing the floor extremely well tonight. Obviously, 7 assists in the first half. What was going through your mind every time you were touching the ball in the post?
We knew that they're gonna sometimes double me, and I have to just pass it out, and they open shots. I have to make it. But I just passed to Moo, and Moo scored 7 out of 7. So credits to Moo. I just passed to him, and he made all his shots. So half of my assists is from him.
He's a super unselfish kid. Like I can't tell you how fortunate we are to coach Dovey here at Campbell because he's very versatile. I mean, he can obviously score in the post. He gets assists, leads us in rebounding, and so everybody knows I recruited him to play the 4 for us, and I was hoping to have a couple other big body 6'10", 270 type guys on the team, and it just didn't work out. We got unlucky with some injuries and some other things. And for him to be humble about that and to have to play the 5 and to be able to still be tough every game and go to the glass and, take that banging and all that stuff, like he's made of the right stuff. He's got really high character, and we're lucky to have him.